I'm Christopher Zweig, and this week on CJ at the Movies, I review Kaley, Cuoco, and Pete Davidson in the new time travel comedy Meet Cute, Zac Efron in the Vietnam War comedy The Greatest Beer Run Ever, the new horror film Smile, Bette Midler, Sarah Jessica Parker, and Kathy Najimy back in their iconic Disney roles in Hocus Pocus 2, and the new gay rom-com Bros starring Billy Eichner. Let's take a look. Our first movie is Meet Cute, a made-for-Peacock rom-com which stars Kaley Cuoco as a depressed woman who finds a time machine disguised as a tanning bed which allows her to go back in time for 24 hours. She's trying to win the heart of a man she just met in the bar. He's played by Pete Davidson.
I have got to come clean with you. I'm from the future.
Wait, what'd you do with the other you from the past?
Do you think I'm crazy?
But it's really cute.
Okay.
Meet Cute starts off funny and interesting, but then it takes a U-turn when the woman has to creep him out by telling him she's from the future and that they've had this date over and over again. She even has to go back to change his personality and directions. It's supposed to be in a happy accidents and Groundhog Day tradition, but she acts like she knows nothing about the rules of time travel. Cuoco and Davidson are both talented stars, but they should have given better material, so skip it. Our next movie is The Greatest Beer Run Ever, the follow-up to Peter Farrelly's Oscar-winning Turn of Green Book. This isn't the greatest Vietnam War movie ever, that would be Apocalypse Now, but it does make you laugh and it has its heart in the right place. This is a true story, an unbelievably true story starring Zac Efron as Chicky, a former soldier turned drunken layabout who decides to head over to Vietnam to give his soldier buddies some American beer.
Hey, Chief, no chance you have a ship heading to Vietnam.
1,700 hours.
Tonight? It's not gonna be easy.
But I'm gonna show him that this country is still behind him.
You're gonna get yourself killed over there.
It's like you said, everyone's doing something. I'm doing nothing.
Amazingly enough, he makes his way to the country and is often criticized for being an idiot for bringing beer at the worst possible time.
Ta-da!
Chicky, I brought you beer.
You shouldn't be here.
You think this is funny?
I'm not doing this for laughs. I'm doing it for all you guys.
Come on, time to go.
Is it over?
Yeah, you're dead.
Russell Crowe comes in as a war correspondent who admires Chicky's ambition even if it is a stupid idea. The Greatest Beer Run Ever has warm beer in regards to the story, but the cold ones come from Efron's comical performance and the movie's sincere response in regarding to this awful war and how Chicky has to see the horrors of it. It's not Peter Farrelly's greatest movie, but it's also not his worst, and that's a good thing, so check it out. Our next movie is Smile, a horror movie starring Sosie Bacon as a young psychiatrist interviewing a young woman who is haunted by an otherworldly demon with the most evil smile in the world. And this basically becomes a virus as the psychiatrist sees this evil smile on the patient's face just before it makes her kill herself, and now she's haunted.
You're going to die! You're going to die! You're going to...
The rest of the movie has her looking like she hasn't slept in days, which makes some of her loved ones think she's crazy, and that's an exhausting cliche in my perspective. Smile is a movie that looks and feels scary, especially with that freaky smile and some of the likable performances from Bacon, Kyle Gallner as a detective, Rob Morgan as a former victim, and Kal Penn as her boss, but it just felt overwhelming for me to fully absorb this story. A mixed review, but thumbs down for me. Our next movie is Hocus Pocus 2, the almost 30-year-old sequel to the 1993 Disney Halloween cult classic, which did better on TV reruns than its actual theatrical release, which is why this goes to Disney+. It takes us back to Salem, where two teenage would-be witches get some magical spells from the eccentric Sam Richardson and inadvertently conjure up the Sanderson sisters, played once again by Bette Midler, Sarah Jessica Parker, and Kathy Najimy.
If we intend to live past sunrise, we have to steal their souls.
Whoa, wait, can we talk about this?
No. We must fly! We run amok!
I'm not a fan of the original because it was weird at times, and I'm not much of a fan of this sequel, although there are some improvements. Hocus Pocus 2 allows Midler, Parker, and Najimy to have fun with their iconic characters, and some of their moments are funny and show-stopping when they have their music covers of One Way or Another and The Bitch is Back, or in this case, The Witches Are Back. But there has to be cliches regarding stupid jocks and candy apples, which all seem lame and predictable. If I was a witch, I could conjure up a spell to get rid of those tedious things, so skip it. And our last movie is Bros, a gay rom-com from co-writer-director Nicholas Stoller and producer Judd Apatow, and this is not only their best comedy since Forgetting Sarah Marshall, but it's also the funniest and sweetest comedy of the year so far. It's one that doesn't care for the rules of a raunchy comedy, but rather the human qualities that makes them so funny and honest. Billy Eichner co-writes and stars as a gay podcaster who is in the middle of getting his gay museum open and can't seem to begin a relationship with other men. He then goes to a club where he falls for Luke Macfarlane, who too can't keep relationships.
You like dumb guys.
What?
Yeah, you heard me. I see what you like.
Oh, look, Aaron, they're fighting. You want to be in the fight?
Yeah, you like that?
Hey.
Yeah, I can be tough.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I can be tough
Is
like
that
your
what you
boys.
like to do? Stop.
Yeah. Oh, that's what you like, huh? Oh, now you're on my blanket, bro.
Yeah,
get on
Oh,
my
now
blanket,
I'm on
bro.
your blanket.
Oh, now you want on my big blanket? Now you want to be on my big blanket? I gotta be aggressive. Oh, there you are. There you are. I can be. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What's going on?
I'm over your blanket.
It really is funny and sweet the way Bros shows us these eccentric gay characters portrayed by real gay actors, and they never condescend, but rather know when to be funny, when to be serious, and when to win moviegoers over. Eichner writes and acts with a strong sense that allows him to represent his feelings against homophobia, and Macfarlane also has value when we see his true colors about what he really wants out of life. Bros is a rom-com for you, whether you're gay or straight. I'm straight, but I really enjoyed it. One of the year's best films. Okay, to recap the new movies I reviewed this week, thumbs down for Me Cute, thumbs up for The Greatest Beer Run Ever, thumbs down for Smile, thumbs down for Hocus Pocus 2, and thumbs way up for Bros. Well, those are the movies I'm reviewing this week. I'm Christopher Zweig. Stay safe, and I'll see you at the movies. For more amazing content, please like and subscribe to my channels, and please read my reviews at cjatthemovies.com and download the new HD Radio app.